There we go. Hopefully this is broadcasting. Hello there, campers! My name is Paul Hughes, I'm the Lord of Leisure, and I pretty much started the live stream without any introduction or anything properly, you know, like the usual, this stream starts in a few minutes, please hold, that type of thing. It's because it's going to be a rather unusual live stream tonight. I hope you're all well on this lovely Tuesday evening, or whenever you watch this back anyway. I am, of course, the Lord of Leisure in a rather dapper dressing gown, as you can tell, with a cup of tea and various amounts of tea. Tonight's live stream is going to be a number of games, but none of it locally hosted on my PC. Now, what I'm going to be using is a gaming virtual machine based in France, which will stream back to my PC here in London, which will then in turn broadcast back out to yourselves out on the internet. Now, you might remember that I tried to do this previously with Hearthstone, which was going to be like a whole month about going on the Shadow streaming service, seeing if gaming over the internet was viable. But you might remember, if anyone was around during that time, that things tended to stutter a hell of a lot. Now, for those people who have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about to start with, Shadow is a streaming service where you basically have a virtual Windows PC running in a data center in France. That's the closest place to the United Kingdom. Obviously, they do have data centers around the world, and I dare say if things really take off and it becomes absolutely mega popular, then of course they will pretty much just, what? I suppose take over more data centers, put more hardware in, this type of thing. So you can see, this is pretty much the advert here. Shadow is a supercharged gaming PC, accessible on any device, and that includes phones, by the way. So you know the hoopla about Diablo Immortal. If you want to play Diablo on a mobile device, this might actually be the way to do it, aside from buying a Nintendo Switch and getting Diablo 3. Womp womp. But the last, so you basically, for 26 quid, you get a PC. This is the actual PC, by the way, running in France. So again, you're definitely seeing, none of this is actually based here. And you get pretty much a Windows 10 PC. Now, just to be clear of what stuff you get in it, you basically get 12 gig of RAM, you get 8 cores, for gaming performance, and basically you share the workstation equivalent that's installed in a server to a 1080 Ti. Now, this is an NVIDIA Quattro P5000. The drivers are a little bit behind, and I have to be honest, it's been a bit of a mare trying to get to this point over the past month. Now, previously when I was trying out Shadow, it was on a freebie. I was trying all sorts of things to get it going, and in the end, well, shit didn't really work out, which I will allude to shortly. But suffice to say, I've actually put my money on the line for this one, so for 1 month, I've actually paid the £26.95, so let's see if I can actually get a usable gaming experience streaming over the internet on this. You might, obviously I'll just have to state again, disk space is one of those things that you have to pay extra for. By default, you get a 256 gig drive size. If you want any more, you basically have to go into your subscription here and then pay the extra. Normally previously there was a 1 terabyte option there, but for some inexplicable reason that's kind of gone missing at the moment. Whether or not that's going to come back, I don't know. But there was a point where it was £2.95 or £3.95. I forget what the price was. It might be because we're running the virtual machine, although I have seen it just popped up there previously. Applications for the client software, which is what you have to install on your PC. You obviously got various options, including Linux and macOS, which is actually good, and you've also got your Android equivalent as well. iOS, I have no idea if they're coming or not. But to fix the stuttering problems and so forth that I had previously when attempting to do a showcase of a gaming virtual machine, I ended up having to do this. Now, you go into My Shadow. This is when you've logged into the account and so forth. I ended up having to basically do this option, format My Shadow. So effectively, I had to blat it and get it back to a known working state. But also, this is a point here. You have to make sure that Windows Update doesn't go on. And this is it seems to be that unless the Windows 10 PC that you're given in terms of an image is of a certain level that Shadow have sorted out, then you're likely to encounter the stuttering problems. The one time you have to actually start the Windows Update service is to get the older .NET frameworks installed, which you might need for some game installers and so forth. Some of that is not on the support guide, and despite the fact that Shadow said that Virgin Media is not suitable for using the Shadow service, and actually their idea of sorting out you know, problems with your internet is basically to switch provider at this point, which is absolutely fucking useless to me, but I thought I'd pass on the information to yourselves. I found that actually doing this, the format My Shadow, and then just enabling the Windows Update service long enough to install the .NET frameworks from within Windows to then disable it again, things have been running a hell of a lot better ever since. So that's what leads on to tonight, where I'm confident in the fact that this thing will actually run without stuttering heavily. Or am I? You see, given the fact that I've got a few games to try out, and a few different games to try out, I figure, well, let's just see how we get on. We'll like do a little bit of time with one game, then switch to another, then switch to another, and basically we'll have a merry-go-round, a free-for-all, if you will, while drinking various amounts of tea, talking complete bollocks, and having a jolly good old time, while also showing whether or not this Shadow PC, streaming from France, coming back to London, which then goes back out to Twitch, which is frankly a fantastic use of my internet at this point, gotta be fair. We see if whether or not this is going to be good, bad, or ugly under the right circumstances this time. And whether or not I do this as a proper little video just for hints and tips, I don't know, because obviously certain things may have updated. This is, as you can see, the date down below. This is the 6th of November, 2018 when I'm doing this. So obviously, while they're improving the service and so forth, certain things that I might see here might be different than later on down the line. And of course, this still comes back into the argument about you're reliant on decent internet, you're reliant on, well, there being no other problems elsewhere, frankly, which might then interfere with you gaming over the internet via this virtual machine. I mean, I'll tell you one thing though, this thing is a hell of a lot more flexible in terms of things, because obviously you can just install Steam on as you see fit and just carry on, la la la, let's see, isn't that all jolly good? Woo, yeah. And you can install games that you see fit as well. Now, because obviously there is a limited amount of disk space, you're kind of stuck with what you can actually put on. I mean, I put on a few games already, but that's already getting to the limit of this virtual machine. Now tonight, I'm going to go start with Grip Combat Racing. Grip is a brand new racing game which has just come out of early access, and I played this at EGX actually. It was while at EGX that they convinced me to buy it, so I bought it. And now I'm going to do some brum 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 brum. Now, one of the things we're doing the Shadow you're supposed to be able to just carry on using the old joypad, and it sends all the signals from your PC out to the Shadow VM, and everything runs just perfectly fine. Will it though? I don't know, but let's find out. There we go. Oh, right, we've got to talk amongst yourselves. We've got to wait for the setup to work. Right, okay, so joypad plugged in. It's installing U, whatever U is, I don't know. Isn't this exciting? I don't know what it's doing, but it's whoa! I'm literally on the edge of my seat in anticipation. I'm really not. I'm bored now. I did not expect this. You see, professional people would actually check their shit before they actually start doing this. I didn't. And by the way, you see we got a couple other games there. Because I'm going to be changing games up through this evening, if you've got any requests, I will give it a go. Because this being in a data center in France, the download speeds onto the virtual machine is insane. So it won't take that long to actually install things. So maybe that's kind of it when it comes to changing games or having to suffer the smaller hard drive space with the virtual machine. So as you can see, look, this is going out to France, then back again, so that you can see it. Isn't this fucking amazing? Is there no end to how little things that I get overjoyed about? Yes, there isn't. So hang on, let me just go into settings here, because this being the first time that I've gone in, I just want to obviously apply. Actually, fuck it, let's use the mouse for this. What am I doing? Use the what's-its. You see, this actually one of the things that's actually quite cool. This, when I'm live streaming, obviously from this PC, but only just having this overlay, it doesn't matter what I do with the screen mode or anything like that. I don't have to piss around. So, right, let's, right, there we go. Now it's in proper 1080p. Yeah, there we go. Now it's looking sexy. So, grip. What is grip? Well, you might have guessed from the Brum Brum that it's a racing game. But apparently you do all sorts of weird, wonderful, topsy-turvy shit. It's only just come out on Steam from Early Access, as I was saying, and I just want to see if it's any good, bad, or ugly. And to be perfectly frank, it's a good thing to test. Games like this are good things to test with the streaming to see if there's going to be any hitches or otherwise. Now, so far, the sound hasn't actually hitched from the from the virtual machine in France, which is astonishing because it was always fucking stuttering the last time I was doing this. So this is your... Right, let's go with the primer because obviously I'm a fucking idiot. Right. La 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 la. We're going to learn how to do Brum Brum now. Yay! Brum 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 Brum. Brum 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 Brum. There we go. Oh, hello! Getting a grip. Hit the green button. The energy button. Oh, bollocks. Oh, hang on. Right. So, I'm not sure if it's a tutorial or me, but it seems a wee bit sluggish at the moment, but now we're speeding up. And it is responding whenever I'm doing a wee bit of a twitchy type thing, moving the old car about. Yeah, there you go. Just run into them. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Streaming this. Getting a grip. Yes, hit the green what's-its. Oh yeah, I would have hit the green what's-its, but obviously that involves paying attention. This is probably why I don't drive in real life, by the way, obviously. Woo! Oh yes. This is the other reason why. Woohoo! I've gone onto a rock. I think I fucked it. Woo! Oh dear. You're supposed to be able to race up and down on the ceiling and all 360 degrees as well. And also there are times when you should be able to get weapons and things like that. So it becomes sort of like Mario Kart but with guns and explosions, which is always jolly lovely because I do like that type of thing. Right, come on! Come on! Yeah! Yeah, Mr. Car! Yeah! That's it. Come on. Come on, Mr. Car. Let's get moving. Use the Raptor against another player with left shift or pad L1. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we're firing guns. Nice and done. You can also sometimes use the ram to damage the scenery around you. Okay. But I won't do it this time. Whee! Hey! Now we got missiles! Now we got to try and twat someone. You gotta love tutorials, haven't you? Ah, bollocks! Well, that didn't work. Try collecting another weapon. Right, okay. Well, it will do, eventually. Just a lovely Sunday day, driving around. Ah, bollocks. Okay, what I should do is just go around, and then I can actually hit him. Want to get away from these bastards? What's going on here? Bollocks! I can't hit anything! I am useless! And also that getting a grip thing also kind of fucks things up. Oh, hello. Whee! Isn't this exciting? Brum brum! That's literally all I got in terms of this driving. We'll go and do some proper levels in a minute. And come on! Oh, come on, really? These weapons can't hit anyone for shit! Honestly. And also the HUD seems to keep going a bit weird more than anything else as well. And again, seriously, missiles are wank. Yeah. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go around, and have we got a chance of hitting him this time? No, we haven't. Missiles are rubbish. Don't use missiles in this game. They're rubbish. See? See? Oh no, apparently it registered a hit. I have no idea. Oh dear. Yes. Short-term protection. Yes, remember, no gloving, no loving. That's exactly how it goes. Right, you've got the Firestorm Chemical Cocktail. Use the Firestorm to give yourself mass speed boost. Okay then. Whee! Wow, pretty fast, huh? Well, not really. I couldn't tell the fucking difference, mate. Don't worry, this won't last much longer. I'm coming to get you! Am I? Yeah. Don't hesitate. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yakety schmackety, blah blah blah. So in essence, this is probably going to go on too long. So let's quit this and actually go and do something slightly more fun. He says, right. Oh, garage! We can choose our ride now that we got bored. So you get bored of the tutorial, you come back out and go back in, and then you can do this. Right. So we got the Terra Dominator, the Terra Rhino, which clearly has its things missing. Okay, so we've only got one thing which effectively looks normal. So let's just go with that. Oh, and welcome to the Grip League. Well, to be fair, at least grip is a game and not just a euphemism for masturbation in this case. Cheers, everyone, with that thought. Anyway, so let's continue and yeah, go. And let's see how fucking. Oh, we're back on the same damn map now. Wank. Come on! Vroom! Vroom, 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 vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. That's it! Vroom, 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 vroom. I suppose we got to do this regardless, one way or another, just because, what, initial maps or otherwise? Unless this is still the point where it's saying, look, do this just to show that you're not shit. I am shit. This is the gaming car crash generally for a reason. And actually, there you go. an actual gaming car crash, or I'm actually doing a driving game. Yeah, there you go. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay, is it over now? It's over now. It's over now. Over now. Over now. Over now. Bored now. I've done the cycle round thing now. You can end now. Whee! Yay! Look! I did a thing! And while gripping, I came first. Talk amongst yourselves. Is there no end to the various sexual jokes? No, there isn't. Anyway, game over. Insert coin to continue. What the fuck are you talking about, son? Didn't do anything. Right. Hopefully now we stop racing against other people. Right. Lovely. Continue. Right. Event 2. Classic race. Rust. Yay! And look, we got achievements for doing nothing. Literally nothing of worth whatsoever. That's my type of game. So, now, let's go and do whatever this is, because I should have paid attention, but this is not that kind of live stream. It never has been and never will be. Vroom, 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 vroom. And this is the Carnival of Rust. Oh god, I wish I had that song on. Poets of the Fall, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever get to watch them perform live, they are fucking brilliant. And one of their songs is called Carnival of Rust. I do like it. Okay, so we're up against Scythe. Where are you going, Scythe? I want to destroy you! With this shit missile. Seriously, missiles in this are rubbish. Fucking hell. There's hardly anyone around here. Whee! Quite a barren landscape, and it's actually... This is kind of taking me back to the 1990s with just the sheer volume of brown that I'm seeing on the screen. Are we going to be playing Quake in a minute or otherwise? I don't know. Anyway, whee! Wow, what the fuck was that? Oh yeah, all of a sudden, you saw that, right? All of a sudden it just like went, and then... Right, so let's put on our protection. Woof. And then... Oh, okay. Right, apparently that's just disappeared for some reason. No idea why, but... Let's try and do... Whee! Let's just do a whee! This is a terrible race in that oh no, I've gotten second now. Right, I've got to get me okay speed boost. That'll be something at least. And woo! Hopefully we get another weapon or something. No, we don't, because I'm Rubs. Chronically, without equivocation, Rubs. Whee! It's just gonna be me doing whee! Right. All the gloving and loving is on my backside, and it's all of a sudden gone missing. I still have no idea why. This is where we went a bit, just now, so I have no idea. Okay, didn't happen again, so it must have been that someone hit me. I don't know, was it me or the feedback wasn't really there? It could be just me. Who knows? Right, come on. Round the corner, round the corner. And tell you what though, for all the silliness and everything else, the game is responding. Now, for a virtual machine in France, coming back to London, over here, and then back out to the internet, I tell you what, so far, now the problems have been resolved, no cutouts, smooth as butter. That is pretty much what I was hoping to be able to show you all tonight. So you see, with Shadow, and actually it's running, what, 209 frames a second on the virtual machine over in France. That's fucking insane. Make no mistake, in terms of a gaming PC, 27 quid a month for this if you've only got a tiny laptop or otherwise. Now, to me, from previously, it's starting to look pretty good. Okay, and we've apparently unlocked some shit in the garage. No idea what the hell that is, but let's just carry on. Right, apparently, Event 3, Speed Demon, Haze. 2 laps, 2 opponents, easy difficulty, low speed. So basically, this is the training wheels version. It has to be for someone like me, doesn't it? Come on! Whee! Come on! Obviously, this is the proper way of playing racing games. Going. But this is the most I've actually seen the game. When I was playing this at EGX, there was only a couple of tracks that they had on from the early access build anyway. And early access, it had only a few cars. It didn't have that much else to it. Now, it clearly has a lot more tracks. I definitely haven't seen any of these previously. And at least, you know, you've certainly got to give it, it's going to be a little bit more in terms of variety of maps. However, a lot of it looks plain at the moment, doesn't it? Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Fuck! Titch wank! Watch what you're doing, Paul. Oh, dear. It's probably one of the problems with also doing a live stream while attempting to talk at the same time, while also then keep my eyes on the road. You see, I clearly cannot multitask. Although, mind you, if you've met me, then you pretty much know I can't single task either. So it's not really that much difference, honestly. Yay! I sort of cheated there! I think. I have no idea. I'm going to try and get up to those other bits of track, whether or not that opens up later on or at a different time. I honestly don't know. It would be kind of cool if they did. Okay, right, so go down that way. Ah, right, so this is the way that we came before. And woo! Just do the speed thingy as I smash into a wall, because obviously that's exactly how I drive in real life. I just literally smash into walls. There's lots of people panicking in the streets. There's generally 1 or 2 complaints about said driving. You know, it's a fair representation of how I am when driving on the M6. And oh, you bastards! Where do you come from? Oh, fuck! I'm gonna come stone last against the easy people! Which admittedly is still what generally happens in real life as well. Oh, I just did a sneaky little what's it there? Oh, yeah. I'm being fantastic! See, now I'm going a different way. I do like the multiple paths. I really do. And let them keep going upstairs while I go over down. Yeah! So what you like, it is absolutely a solid frame rate. There has been literally no stuttering, which is exactly what I wanted. So after all this, all the messing around previously with the shadow, literally the reinstall and making sure that the Windows updates don't go on, completely different experience to what I had previously, and that was just with Hearthstone. It wasn't with any of this. Oh dear, I don't know why it keeps on coming up game over. Scythe wins because of best combined race times. What? Hang on, so the people I beat, huh? So I placed, hang on, I placed first, but then that thing came up saying that the second place guy won? What? I don't know. Oh dear. Easy difficulty, low speed. Speed demon transport. So a completely different set of maps. Yeah, let's just keep going, because why the hell not? Like I said, this is a good way as any of testing out, well, I suppose, not only the virtual machine, but this game, which obviously just came out tonight properly as version 1. Now, so far, gameplay-wise, it's, you know, it's nice and jolly fast. Sometimes disorientating, I definitely got to say that. Especially given the fact that you can just drive on the ceiling and things like that as well. And it just doesn't matter, you just carry on going. Whee! You see what I mean? Whoa, there! Oh, you fucking had to swing around! Oh, okay, so I'll try not to be clever again, because being clever doesn't work for me as well. Again, if you've met me, you know that. Okay, fuck what I just said. I'm gonna be clever! And driving on the ceiling! Oh yeah! And really? Really? Oh, but yeah. I got stuck on the roof! It really does show you what happens when you're trying to be clever. No, definitely doesn't work. Okay. I will do my best just to keep up. Ooh, I love that little flip there. That was lovely. But aside from some of these, fucking hell, just careering along now without any regard of whether or not I'm going to survive. But I will say this: it's still. I get the 360 thing. Obviously, we got a few different color palettes, but in terms of the maps and so forth, but so far, aside from like bits like this, it's been a bit samey. Unless that was just like one set of maps. This has got a different aesthetic for the maps, and as you go on further, there'll be different maps or otherwise. To be honest, this is the first time I'm playing the full game, because obviously not all the content was available previously. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice fun. Undecided about whether or not it's worth $34.99 at the moment, which is on the Steam store. Obviously, it didn't pay $34.99 on the Steam store. If you've got this on early access, then you paid a hell of a lot less, arguably. So they said that there was going to be some additional content after release. How that comes or otherwise, I don't know. You came third. See, that's what I get for trying to be clever, going on the ceiling as it was just showing there. I shouldn't be clever. Paul should not be clever when trying to do driving games. Items have been unlocked. Yay! Okay, so let's just keep going. Carry on for another, what, 20 odd minutes with grip, and then we'll change it up to something else. So basically, we'll try a variety of different games tonight. If you've got any preferences or otherwise, again, by all means, please let me know. And I'll stick it on, and we'll see how long, one, it takes to download. And then secondly, is it going to be any good playing on this? Because there's no, at the moment, Shadow don't offer any different VM configurations. Literally just one configuration, aside from the disk space, which, as I said, that went missing. Previously, that was there, where you could actually just pay a few extra quid for extra disk space, where you didn't have to re-download your games over and over again. Because obviously, games are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and obviously hard drive space, I mean, you're getting terabyte drives and everything just to keep up with it now. I mean, XCOM 2, right? Strategy, turn-based game. It's about 80 odd gig at this point with all the expansions and everything else. That's not exactly small potatoes. And then I should say another sentence to actually finish the thought that I was having, but unfortunately, having looked at the screen and attempted to concentrate, it appears that not even being able to single task, let alone multitask, has now bit me in the arse, And now I'm just talking complete drivel because I have no idea how to end this. I should just shut up, shouldn't I? Just la 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 la, driving along in the thingy. We should actually use the speed things to actually get going. And I'm not being clever this time. I'm not being clever. I'm literally just going along and yay! I'm in first place. That won't last long. Especially if I attempt to be clever next time. If you've got any bollocks! If you've got any bollocks, that's a hell of a sentence to say. If you've got any bollocks, yes, please let me know. What I was going to say is, if you've got any questions, then by all means let me know. Either during the live stream or inevitably when this is left on YouTube under the comments, and I'll try and answer back there. And if you want me to just do anything for summation purposes or otherwise as I flip, I meant to do that! I meant to do that! All the skills and all the talent. And I'm still in 4th place because of that. Womp womp. Oh dear. Can't believe after all that, just, yeah. It's still on the easy settings, this, as well. I am chronically awful. Still, you gotta laugh. Come on, come on, can I catch up to anyone now? I'm gonna be 3rd again. Ah! I need more tea. You know, it is terrible to drink and drive, so obviously I finish racing and then I'll drink. There we go, happy. Oh dear. Oh no, I came 2nd! Hang on, did I? Huh? Or is that just because of the points? I have no idea. I don't know how it works, this thing. It's just... Right, event 3, classic race, Serpents Run. Ooh, that sounds posh. 2 laps, 4 opponents, easy difficulty, low speed, so obviously there's every chance that I'll still fuck this up and come 3rd. Never underestimate the power of, well, stupidity. I do like the music, actually. Obviously, with fast-paced racing games, you always want something that's sort of bumping, and all the other various noises that clearly, you know, I is able to make because I'm a master musician. Obviously, just using my mouth, because that's the best instrument of all. Again, depending on who you talk to. Hey-oh! But anyway, stop it with the bad jokes, Paul. Especially the naughty ones. Stop it. Oh dear. Anyway, so here we are on a lovely country road. We've got ourselves a lovely missile system. And fuck! And fuck! Yes, okay. We gotta wait for it to go green. And I can't! I have no missile lock! It's just sort of... Oh no! It's the other side, is it? Oh, it is the other side! Oh my god! I didn't even realise that was the control. I'm learning! Oh dear, so left and right shoulder pads actually fire both weapons, and that's the left and right thing. Right, again, I did not know this. Oh dear. There's going to be people that watch this back afterwards and just go, why aren't you using the thing, you plum? And I'll go, because I'm stupid and don't know the controls to a game before I start playing it. Because that's how I roll. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so we're protecting our backside. And we got ourselves a minigun. Yes! Ah, I think the minigun did something. Either that or he just span out because he just had enough in life. Did it? Yay! I came first! On the easiest setting, finally! In that one! Oh, there is no end to my talent. Right. Oh dear. So anyway, grip, ladies and gentlemen. That's it so far. Scythe wins because of the best combined race times. K15 wins because of the best race times. You place second. Yay! And items have been unlocked. Yay! I have no idea what that is. So let's go to garage. Yay! What items are they? So let's just... You've got various paint jobs. You've got... Oh, it's unlocking decals and all that crap.
Just to make it look pretty. Oh, shall we have lovely new tyres on, Mummy? Oh, okay. Yay, let's have big boy tyres on. Oh.
No. We're bling. Okay, we're going with the bling tyres. It's some of the things with the, racing games in general. I never actually understood all this shit. But then again, it's kind of the same with Overwatch and various other games that you just unlock. Ways to look pretty! You know, because obviously this is the only way we can look pretty. It's just in a game. It's never in real life. I'm just a lonely buttercup. Anyway. Oh fuck! Did that even save? Oh, it did save. Right, save it. All right, okay. Pay attention, Paul. Pay attention. Right. So, Tournament 1 details. We're going to do Speed Demon. Oh, that's just the circular thing again. Okay, Rust Haze. Speedball, Rust Haze. So there aren't that many maps at this point? Are there? Or is that my misunderstanding? Because obviously we've seen this a few times now. Come on, you wee timorous beastie. Oh, and it's just me anyway, so it's just another speed run thing on this one track. Okay. So nothing too arduous, except if I just get drunk with, you know, power or otherwise and just fall off the edge of the map again. But you know, this'll come past. There we go. 39 seconds. I dare say there are people on the internet that can beat this in half the time. I would not be shocked at this point, honestly. I'm an old man, you see. I don't have the reflexes that I used to have back in the day. Whee! Okay, that was pretty cool. Obviously, that flip, I meant to do that, obviously, because that's how good I am. Oh dear. If anyone believes that, ever, certainly not good. But at least I won in a race of one. A bit pointless, but you know. See, look, I won! So let's carry on, and now we've got 2 opponents and all the rest of it. So I suppose... Oh no, hang on, are we going back? Cancel tournament, yeah. Oh, that's it. We were on the wrong bloody thing. Oh, you numpty, Paul. Come on. There you go, that's what it's meant. Yeah, let's just forget the first bit ever happened, okay? It didn't. But this is now, you know, forget the last few minutes. Okay. They've even got, I tell you what, this is actually also on Nintendo Switch, but while the PC version obviously is unlocked in every shape or form, and the Nintendo Switch version, you've got 2 things to consider. One, it's around 30 frames a second as opposed to, well, at the moment 135 frames a second on a gaming virtual machine in France. So it's not going to be quite as smooth or otherwise. But also, and this is something else, you've got to pay for the online with the Nintendo Switch nowadays. So whereas PC multiplayer, you can just go on and you just, you know, you fill your boots basically, because it's not behind a paywall. So when I get games like this or otherwise, I am more inclined to get it on a service where I don't have to pay for the online side of things, because that's ultimately where an awful lot of the fun can come in. Because AI opponents is one thing, oh Christ, but then when you go up against real people that also fuck up, a la me, then that can get really, really good. I mean, I'll tell you what, that's one of the best bits about Mario Kart. But again, because I don't pay for the online, so therefore one major part of the game is actually missing. Hi. Okay. Boom. No. Okay. Right. So just twatting them doesn't do a thing. Oh really? I am now last place just after that? I swear I wasn't doing anything else. Oh dear. Oh, they're taking the... Okay, they're taking each other out. That's great. Right, just sneak back in. Again, this is on easy. And I am being absolutely useless. Oh dear. It's the thing with also being... going against single player AI, you get a little bit of a chance to actually have a bit of a practice on these things. Yeah, I got someone. You get used to the maps and then or tracks I should say on this occasion, and then you just pretty much go, aha! Oh, out the bloody way, you lot! Ooh, you cheeky so and so. Right, protect the backside. Come on! Come on! Come on, you slow ass bastard machine! I've literally got the trigger down all the way and it's just not increasing in speed! I'm giving it all she's got, Captain! If I don't push it any harder, the whole thing will blow! Silence, Snotty! You know, get back to the engine room or whatever it is you do these days. I don't know. Fucker stole the thing from me. Ooh. Whoa! Someone fucking firing at me! Oh! This might be all... Okay, so... You know what I was saying about the multiplayer bit? I'm probably still not ready for that right now. Oh, come on! Got knocked into the damn thing! Oh! Cheating AI bastards! That's all I've got to say on the matter. That's how I feel. Ah! I'm gonna go back to that loop where it's just me, and then just to feel better. I'm so fucking awful. Oh dear. Okay, I tell you what, let's finish off Tournament 3 and then we'll change games up. Because, well, at some point as well, I'll go and get another cup of tea. Obviously, after having the iced tea. You know, I'm alternating drinks tonight. Ah, dear. Oh, right. So, you know I was saying going back to that loop thing? We have gone back to the loop thing. Come on, come on! Yeah! Yeah! Have at it! I should be using those green pads more where possible. Okay, so we got ourselves a missile. Okay, so yeah, I should have been aiming for the green pads and actually use those to pick up speed when necessary. There you go. Whee! I haven't noticed too much in terms of artifacting from the video coming from the virtual machine, he says, as the thing just goes all sorts of fucking haywire. Oh, you bastards. The AI is cheating against me! It knows that I'm terrible, and then it's winning. That's. I'm just gonna go with that as the excuse. Yeah. Woo! Oh, you. Oh, yes. Sneaky ass bastard. Who was that? Protect the old backside. But no, I really should have been just using the speed things all the way around. It's clearly what I should have been doing. That probably explains it from the last one, honestly. Yay! And items have been unlocked. Lovely! So we're only 4th now. We're only semi-crap. What a contrast. And this is still on the easiest settings. 6th and then 1st. Oh dear. I wonder if the different cards are different speeds, but then they've also got different handling or otherwise. I honestly don't know, to be frank. Okay, we're back on the ground, the brown Quake level. I mean, at the moment, I will say this, the graphics are not too shabby, but also quite, in some regards, quite plain. Whether or not it's to stop you from getting overloaded about the map or otherwise, I don't know. Yes! Come on! Well, that worked. Okay, so we'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. Coming around the mountain. Also going sideways when I come. Oh, I completely missed everything. Right, need green blob. Need green blob. Green blob! Aha! There we go. That's what we needed. Green blobs are good. Especially for speeding us up. Seriously, that is clearly what I really was fucking up as far as that goes. Really, really was. Oh! Oh! Did I actually just do that on purpose? I can't have done. No way, I'm not that good. Okay, you got this. I love just the fact that I was just all over the place. I genuinely didn't know where I was. But it's a good thing with this as well. I do like racing where you've got multiple paths to go. I really do. Ah, yeah, motherfucker! See, no gloving, no loving, ladies and gentlemen, because that's what happens. You come to a premature end. But let's see if we can get back into. Oh no, there's only one more lap in it anyway, so I've got to basically try and get ahead of him by cheating from here. Do I get second? Did I get second? Third still! Ah! Oh well, I don't win them all. Here we go. So it's a little bit of grip. Ladies and germs. And I came third. So I am tier 2 unlocked. Hydra pickup now unlocked. I have also unlocked additional game modes. Ultimate Race and Arena Deathmatch. Ah, right, okay, so Tier 2, the Hydra, finish tournament. So basically, just to unlock all the other bits, then yeah. Right, okay. So I suppose that is the way of, well, doing the campaign. Tell you what, let's do one multiplayer, and then we'll move on to another game. Just one more, bear with us. Let's see how terrible I am. Quick join a game, there we go. The more trigger happy you are, yeah. Ah, fuck it. Let's just do everything. I have no idea, but let's just do it all and see if this actually works. Now, again, this is the multiplayer part from France, linking back to whoever is going to be here. Let's see what happens, and if I'm any good against random people. Oh god, auto starting in 86 seconds. Really? You're gonna wait that long? Oh well, we may as well have a chat, campers. How are you? How was your day? Thing is, this is day one, actually, as well, of the game being properly out. We just got to wait for whoever Acer is to say ready, I guess, at this point. But they've got to bring that auto starting time down. That's going to take obviously 57 seconds. We could do a countdown along. Peach Ball, Acer, what are you waiting for? Absolutely. We're in agreement, Peach Paul and I. And you're Acer. You're letting people down on the internet. You see, that's what it is. You just gotta hurl abuse at someone who can't hear you, and then you just catch it, and then you just start a race. Okay. Can we start now? Oh, apparently A just makes your car go down. Look at that. That's not suggestive at all, is it? Synchronizing game, please wait. Oh, right, okay. Right, yay! And now, this is a map that I didn't see before, and obviously no one else has. This is interesting. And also, hell of a lot faster, actually. The speed. Ah, right. So, this is what you really... Once you've graduated on the campaign from being fucking terrible... Ah! Shit! Okay, turn around, turn around, turn around! Vroom, 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 vroom! Okay! Which way? Right way, Paul, right way. Okay, this multiplayer thing is already a write-off. What is going on? Other way, come on, other way. Right, reverse, and off we go. Stone Cold last. Oh my god. Hang on, this is a loop where you're supposed to go. Oh crap! If nothing else, campers, now I've just demonstrated that I'm gonna need practice at this because there's no fucking way in hell I should be on the game already in multiplayer. Just. Yeah, seriously, Oh, crap! Right, so I was supposed to go in there, not just the... Okay, so, 1, no idea on the map. 2, I am completely out... I have already been completely outmatched, so I suppose we'll just have a nice leisurely drive, because there's no fucking way in hell we can catch up to anyone at this point. We've literally fucked up too much. Oh dear. Oh god, there's a few more laps of this. Oh no! No! Off! There we go. Oh dear. Literally a gaming car crash. I drive as I lived! Whoa, what the fuck is going on here? What have I just enabled? Okay. Well, campers, I will tell you this. You've definitely got to go through the single player campaign, because otherwise, clearly, you are not going to be prepared. If you're anything like me, you are just going to come stone cold last. Because that's all I'm going to do here. Jolly good fun though. And at least this is I will say this, at least this level's a wee bit more colourful. They've got some extra bits in it, but I don't know. I mean, I tell you what, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this bit up here. You know, just slow down a bit, go around the corner. Right, there you go, carry on, lovely. I think I'm about to be lapped, honestly. No, 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 not that way, not away, not away. No, up the rock, down the rock. Yep, I have been lapped. I am so far behind now. It is not even worth the contest. Oh dear. Okay, let's try and actually go this way. No! And I fucked it! I fucked it! The camera's... Oh dear. Right. We've got some form of the camera back. Let's just reverse. Let's just do a reverse all the way back. Right. I literally should not have done this. Oh dear. Asa, maybe you should have maybe you should have waited actually before even attempting to do anything. Oh dear God, I am. Hang on, Garrison a bot. So the bots are fucking beating me as well. Although, mind you, I was on the easy thing, they were still fucking beating me. Well, on the bright side, now I'm catching up to the ones that have already lapped me. So then if I can just get past them, then I can go all the way around and then hopefully pass them again. It's not going to happen. It genuinely is not going to happen. Come on, come on, round the corner, round the corner. Oh. Game will end in 57 seconds. Well, I think we've kind of found how this is going. This has gone rather badly. My first fury into the multiplayer. Oh, I am going to need so much practice. Dear. Enjoying it though. Got to give it that. And I like I said, I do like the fact that I just randomly go off onto different walls and then just completely fuck things up. Did I just go through the fucking ground there as well? There you go, everyone. You get to enjoy a flip. And just to add insult to injury, when just on the final second I get missiled. Oh dear. I should not be playing multiplayer. Achievement unlocked stunt double. What possible achievement could I have got during that except for being fucking terrible? Oh dear. Yep, I'm not even on the scoreboard. Oh dear. Alright campers, that's Grip running on a virtual machine in France, coming back over here and then back out to you on the internet. I seriously have got to get some practice in. Absolutely I've got to get some practice in. Oh boy. But in a strange sort of way, especially for Twitch controls, using a controller and have this streaming back and forth with the inputs and everything else, there was no lag or anything this time. And that's despite apparent problems with Virgin Media going to Shadow from the UK. So, all in all, that's still pretty damn good, don't you know? So I think what we'll do, we'll quit there, and then we'll stick on another game for things. Ooh, and I tell you what, that might be a good one to do. Now, I've got a couple of thoughts here. We either go and do a Strange Brigade, Shooty Shooty Bang Bang, or we do Fortnite, the Shooty Shooty Bang Bang. Either way, we're going to be doing some Shooty Shooty Bang Bang. Right. Which Shooty Shooty Bang Bang? You know what? Because I've got some, I'm always doing quests and what have you in Fortnite, and it's been a while since I've actually live streamed Fortnite Save the World mode. You see, I'm one of those that actually ends up. Yeah, I'm not one of those that does the whole battle royale thing because I can't be asked of it. I actually prefer the other mode, the one where you actually got to pay to go in. As it were, with Save the World. It's not going free to play at the moment, and they said that it won't go free to play this year, but at some point it will do, and then I dare say it'll get people in, much like Warframe and everything else. The way that those games got people sucked in and so forth. Actually, Warframe might be a good one to play on the Shadow Virtual Machine at some point. And let's see how we get on. Would you like to do? Yes, absolutely. Again, I've not run this on the virtual machine before. Now, as you can see, as I said, I've got both unlocked. I do like Save the World mode a lot more. I might do a battle royale or two, but I am fucking terrible at it. And there's going to be plenty of things up against me in any case. Okay, so just so that you're aware, the Fortnite Mares is going on. There's plenty of shit. Oh, right. Okay, so some things have actually ended. I've got a shit ton of V-Bucks that came on for free, actually, because I've just been... If you log in every day for a certain period of time, you start getting various free things, one of which is V-Bucks. So I got a shit ton of them. And I could actually buy 6 triple armor upgrades should I want, but I don't really want to because I've got a shit ton of stuff already. Actually, unfortunately, sometimes I've just been logging in, setting off what you can do, various squads going on expeditions and so forth like this, and they bring back various bits and bobs back for you. So cash grab, yay! And look, got lots more stuff, yay! And then you can just send more people off. The fact of the matter is I've been doing this quite a bit. And, well, obviously I had so many things saved up that... There we go. You can just use heroes that you get just to then send off on expeditions to get you extra resources for use in the game. So that's just all I'm doing there. There you go. There's a few other things running there in the background. I'll probably check on them tomorrow. This is the current state of my heroes, actually. Things are fairly leveled up. I've got a shit ton of these skill points to use otherwise. Obviously, it's been a while since I've actually had Fortnite on. I'm still... The thing is, I'm still stuck in Plankerton. And when it comes to this, I've got several more quest pages before I reach this. Then I can actually level up enough to start spending these things. Because as it stands, with the skill tree, I basically level this all out completely. But I can't spend any more. So now they're just saving up and up because I haven't unlocked this. Because this requires you actually finishing off that Plankerton series of quests before then it unlocks the next map. So one aspect of these Fortnite Save the World mode, you can argue that it's kind of lopsided in terms of your progression, that you've got a bit of a slog to go through on these things before then you finally finish. Or otherwise, actually, I should also... No. There we go. Mouse locked. Yeah. I'm playing this in a window on the PC, so in order to make sure that the mouse stays in the window, I just have to basically Control, Windows key, and G, and that locks the mouse and everything else into the window so it doesn't go outside. Because sometimes if the mouse goes outside the window, then all sorts of weird fucking behavior. There you go. Not funky, fucking behavior happens. Anywho, so what we're going to do, we're going to go on to Fortnitemares because I want to carry on with getting some of these things. Hex files. Harvest any laboratory equipment you find. Perhaps we'll learn something from these amateur Hexylvania scientists. Basically, this is the follow-on from the Halloween event that Epic Games started doing in their it looks like we're just going to do something. Yay! And then we'll see how responsive it is for shooty shooty bang bang on this one. Obviously, I'll do some of my usual gaming ablutions for your dining and dancing pleasure. And of course, again, by all means, any questions or otherwise, well, this is streaming on the Shadow VM. Oh, there we go. So, tell you what, initially, not too shabby. Response, yeah, pretty damn good. So let's see how well we get on with this. Now, I don't know what the settings are that it's standardized on. There is some hitching, I'm noticing.
Hexylvanians believed the only way to remove a curse was burial on sacred ground. Hopefully after.
Ooh, what was that? Oh, hello!
But knowing this place, probably not.
Right, okay, so we got, basically, if you like searching for various things in loot boxes and so forth, you're going to have a fucking field day with the Save the World mode, because, seriously, a lot of it is, that is what you do. Ooh! Stuff! Okay, I can't take everything. Someone's firing at something. Ooh! Ah! Open coffin!
Before you say no, it would appear that the survivor who left that note was onto something. The storm may be picking up some new quirks from Hexylvania. We might want to find Vlad's.
What the hell's he doing?
Huh, everyone agrees.
He's trapping us in here.
Maybe we can just take a teensy peek in a grave or two. Just the Vlads, not like everyone.
Oh dear.
This looks like the place. Let's set up here. Deploy the trap.
Deploy the trap? What trap? What trap? Where? 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 I ask you, you tiny robot thing. Is it downstairs or what? What? Oh, hello. Oh, hello, there's... Okay, right, so far it's stuttery, but I suspect that the settings are set rather too high for what it can actually handle. I may just have to tweak that in the settings, but otherwise, response-wise, it is working. Right, okay, so it's pointing those things out on the map that where we got to go for. The High 4! Hello there! How the devil are you on the old mixer? Thank you very much for joining me tonight. So what's new? What's happening? What's shaking? You're actually, you're rather opportunely watching me play Fortnite on a gaming VM in France, streaming back to my PC here in London, which is then streaming back out to you on the internet. So basically, this is a little bit of a test of technology in quite a few extreme ways. Okay, so there's a storm trap there that we got to protect some of these things. Right, I tell you what though, because it's stuttering a wee bit, let's actually look at the options. Let me just bring this down a bit. Let's see if that has anything better in terms of rate limit. Yeah. Yeah. This is the thing. I should have actually again sorted this out. Let's actually show frames a second. Yeah. Why not? There we go. Right. So we got 60 frames a second on high. Not looking too bad in terms of judder. There's a wee bit, but nothing too bad. Aha! Destroy everything! Oh shit! Lovely. Alright, there's lots of stuff downstairs. What's down here? No, stuff upstairs actually. Charge fragment. Oh, that is good graphics. Yeah, I mean, I will say this for a virtual machine. I alluded to this at the beginning of the live stream. Obviously, I'll just say again. This is running on their workstation NVIDIA Quattro P5000, which they say is the equivalent of a GTX 1080. Now, to be perfectly fair, though, the graphics drivers are different to what you would expect on a standard NVIDIA graphics card. They're not the same in terms of being up to date, taking advantage of different things. And yeah, because this is a VM, it is not as fast as what you would have locally. But then again, if you have just got a crappy little laptop or otherwise, this is definitely going to be beating it for the most part. Although, mind you, even I say that though, but even integrated graphics, it's not too shabby. Ah! These days for playing some games, I will say that. I mean, this is definitely. I have to say this is definitely better than running on just integrated graphics. That definitely has to be said. I thought that is true. You already have a Lenovo IdeaPad. Okay, so what? I tell you what then. Would a gaming streaming service be of interest to someone like yourself then? Just out of curiosity. Because in essence, you might then actually be the people that should actually be looking at this type of thing. I mean, I definitely will have to preface the fact that there are obviously going to be a number of things as a contingent on your internet connectivity being something. And Kakis on Twitch! Damn it, you have to stream the one time I decided to watch a movie before heading off. Well, it's not my fault. I mean, okay, it sort of is because, to be fair, I have been kind of missing for a few weeks. So I haven't actually been doing live streams anyways, Kakis. But anyway, hello! What movie were you watching, just out of curiosity? Because if it was something like The Big Lebowski or otherwise, I wouldn't actually blame you. Because, you know, the dude abides. And there's no way in hell I'm going to be
one flat down.
Competing with Jeff Lebowski.
Many more to go.
That's all I'm saying. So, like I was saying to the High 4, so far, what you're seeing is this actually any good for you? You know, in actually seeing the potential, perhaps, for gaming on something that is streaming over the internet back to your idea pad. And as for Kekis, he was watching Man from Nowhere, Korean action film. Really? I have no idea, man, actually. I've never heard of that. But then again, don't underestimate the power of my ignorance. Which, to be fair, if we were just going on the power levels of ignorance, I'd be one of the most powerful men who ever lived. When it comes to my ignorance. Oh, hello. What are you doing, son? Right. What I'm going to need to do is start... There we go. Because I've got a shit ton of resources, and I should start using them more than anything else. Woo! There we go. How much money is the machine? Well, in the UK, they have the price at £26.95. There is... well, there was an option for adding a little bit extra for... extra disk space, because you only get 256 gig to start with. Obviously Windows takes a bit of that, and depending on what games you've got installed, it can be, you can fill that up quite quick. So if you're going to have a virtual machine with 8 cores, 12 gig of RAM, and an NVIDIA graphics card actually on the thing, you're looking around about, and a terabyte of disk space, you're looking at 30 quid a month. And Kakis, well, I'm going to mute you and keep watching my phone. Aw, bless you. Although, mind you, isn't that just the case that you just want to mute me anyway? Because, to be fair, my voice does get grating at times. It really, really does. Should actually edit this. There we go. Yay, there's a door now! Can actually go in. I should actually use the wood, because that's the thing. When I'm not playing Fortnite for a while, I've got shit tons of wood. Got wood? Okay. Oh yeah. Right. So that's. And what we doing here? Okay, right. What we'll do, we'll get rid of this hallway, and then I'll be able to put something in its place. Lovely. Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Right. No, not above it. Aha, there we go. Right, lovely. Yes, there we are. And hi, Bob. Hey, the high 4 is now following. Lagged. Okay. Oh, no worries. There is a wee bit of lagging on this. I don't deny that. I mean, again, there are factors here to what potentially could be the problem, you see. It could be my PC just not displaying the thing correctly when it's coming back from the display coming back over the internet, or it could be my internet in general, or it could be just it's actually genuinely just struggling to run Fortnite at a reasonable pace. I mean, the frames per second count hasn't actually gone down too much since changing the settings down to just high. Defend the storm trap. Which storm trap? Which one, damn it? Oh shit! It's one over there. We're at the wrong place. So you said the machine was £26, right? Yeah. Well, 27 quid. £26.95, and their website is shadow.tech. You want to have a look at that. I will put on the website in a bit so you can actually see for yourself what the old sales moolah and all the rest of that is. I mean, I've actually spent money on this just for a test. I mean, frankly, the PC I have at home is insane. Absolutely, it's not. It really wouldn't struggle with this. But in essence, because it's such an intriguing thing, the fact that you have a full-fledged Windows PC operating in a data center and allows you potentially to run PC games streaming on a number of devices, that's just, it's kind of, at the very least, it's these type of things that I'm willing to give a go. But I might not be the intended audience, because obviously if I was not wanting to spend money on PC hardware, I could see this being the way that I go. Honestly. Because I will say this, you know, for the most part, it is responsive. I mean, it's not lagging in terms of when I aim at something and shoot. The response is there. But whether or not he would run things properly smoothly to satisfy an idiot like me, don't know. It is just literally one of those things. Ooh, there's things I want downstairs. But we'll wait for the storm to fuck off, and then something else will happen. I really don't know what's going on here. There's normally a lot more zombies and various things coming up over here. There isn't. Oh, I spoke, and then they're all coming at us now. And also, like I said, this is the Save the World mode. I don't do the Battle Royale thing. I fucking hate it. I just don't see the point. You know, if I'm going to be playing something like this, I want something to aim for, and there is something to aim for. There's like new fancy weapons, and obviously different heroes, and so forth.
Trap success.
And with the Battle Royale thing, it's just skins and shit, and I don't really care about that.
Already the next trap.
Rage.
Search the area for
That's
an ideal
hang on, the high 4 rage. That's why.
Move quickly.
Oh, hang on. Are you talking about rage from playing Battle Royale? Because if that's the case as well, then potentially, yeah, I could see that. Sometimes, well, to be fair, I would argue that I get a bit fucked off with people in general.
Here is Catacomb E through F. The final resting place for Vlad's victims. Last name's E through F. At least he was organized.
Yes, of course he was. Blah, blah! And to be fair, I like, I suppose, yeah, it has been in the rage from the Battle Royale moment. I've actually found it's quite easy just to stay in the top 50 thing just by floating down for a couple of minutes. You go and get a cup of tea, everyone shoots each other, and then when you're back, yay! you just carry on. It's just a little bit rubbish more than anything else. Ah, yeah, that you're talking about PUBG there, High 4, the battleground. I don't even remember it as PUBG now. I have no idea before anything else. I've never actually played that, but I have to be honest. I've never been enamored with the whole battle royale thing anyway. But look, if it floats your boat, of course. Who is anyone to ever say what you're not going to get lots of joy out of? But I can't. I genuinely can't. And I am one of those saddos that, you know, this is the original mode that Epic Games said that they were going to bring out and sell everyone on. Then they added the Battle Royale thing on, and that pretty much took over. Oh, Fortnite Battle Royale has a playground. What, so, what, you can just practice, or what is that? Because I don't recall that. Oh, right, okay, so what, you basically get used to the map, you just find some things out, and then you start messing around. Because, I have to be honest, I don't know the map well enough at all, the big one. And obviously, I will give Epic Games credit, they do keep changing it and adding new content. I definitely got to give them that. And I've got to give them props that that it's free, properly free. That you don't have to have the online pass for the consoles to actually give it a go. That I do actually admire. Although it seems that that's the route that they're happy to take for most free-to-play games, because they probably make more money just with the microtransactions on skins than they would otherwise. Oh, right. Shit. Okay, they've started the storm trap, and I'm nowhere near it. I'm so sorry, everyone. Pay attention, Paul. Pay attention. Oh dear. But I don't think they've done too badly with having different level layouts and randomness within the Save the World mode, you know. I mean, some of the things they have done, they've definitely started to make it a bit more interesting. Especially with this Fort Nightmares thing. It is definitely... Whee! Just prepare. Hi! Storm is changing directions. I'm just in time to... Oh, what's going on? Where's it coming? Where's it coming? Where's it coming? Oh, it's coming from down there. Hello. I also can't aim for shit. Which is why I'm going to use this. You always need... Save the World has a lot of scammers. Now that I do agree. I tell you what, actually, that is a fair point, because some fucker, when it came to defending a fort, you've got this mode where every so often you have to, in order to expand the levels out to get new maps and new modes for a particular location, you have to defend your own fort, make the layout so effective as possible, so you defend various storm generators and so forth. And one fucker came along and then destroyed half of the fort that I had set up because I stupidly allowed harvesting options that time, because previously people didn't actually screw around with it. And yeah, he destroyed half the fort, so I basically had to spend a lot of time getting resources back to then start building it back up again. And I tell you what, from that perspective, I thought, you're absolutely right. And it's only when it happens to you that then you go, you mother Hubbard. Because obviously that is the strongest language you'll have. He says. Oh, laboratory notes. Yay! What was that?
Hello! I'm your friend.
Your city's been cursed by the moon, and we should harvest laboratory equipment to find a cure? Fair enough. Track 2 success.
Yay!
Storm. For now.
Especially with guns like the Gravedigger, rainbow crystals. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. That yeah, as you progress on, you get an awful lot of other shit that you have to get hold of. Yeah, and I'm at the point where, because I've fallen behind with going through all the missions, I basically now have to continuously play several different maps until, in essence, I reach the point where I actually can progress onto the third load of maps and then actually level up the character properly again. So this is, I suppose, the argument that Epic Games can give is that this is still in early access, you've still got to pay to access, and therefore things can still be tuned, blah 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 blah. But even so, sometimes it is a little bit meh. And yay, look, top chest. Someone once scammed your rainbow. Really? Bloody hell. So I can, but the thing is, I thought, I can see then genuinely why you'd be pissed. Because, you know, you spend your time building up this stuff, you have people come along saying, hi, can I have this or otherwise? And you don't think anything of it, but then they just, well, take all sorts of a shit. And it's just, yeah, stuff like that absolutely can put you off. And I don't blame you. The loot chest level 6, yeah. Don't worry, it doesn't happen all the time. It's only because I have to make sure I keep going back to this. Now, when I was going Hex Files, I got to collect 20 laboratory notes? I really should have read that properly previously. Okay, I'm going to play a little bit more, and then see if there's still like a little bit of stuttering or not, or blah blah blah, and you know, get in some fun time with Fortnite. And then I tell you what, we'll change up to another game, and if you've got any requests, if I've got it in my Steam library, otherwise I'll be happy to put it on, and because then I'll be able to at least show the download speeds on this virtual machine from the data center in comparison to what you might have on your internet anyway. The thing is, I'm probably also a bad example in terms of showing some of this stuff, because, as I said previously, Shadow have said that there is a problem with the internet using Virgin Media to connect to Shadow. There are unforeseen problems, and they still got to... let's do a game like Forza. You actually say that. Earlier on, I actually had a game called Grip, which was a racing game. I actually had it on specifically for response and everything else. You say Forza and it will look beautiful. I don't actually have Forza, but I will have a look at what racing games I got, and then I'll put it on in the background. I might just have to clear out one or two of the other games because of the lack of disk space with this virtual machine. But by your command, absolutely. You know, especially if you're going to be one of those people that spends money on these things, you are going to want to know as much as possible before obviously spending out. I mean, I will say they don't insist on you sticking with a contract longer than a month or otherwise. They don't say that. But obviously it's still putting down 27 quid, where you may or may not know if it's going to be any good to start with. And that's certainly a worry. I will definitely say that. I mean, Forza Horizon 4 is a hard-to-hit playground games. Ah, right, yeah. Potentially. Potentially. Where is everything? Just smashing everything up. Smashy, smashy! I'm just doing smashy, smashy because I'm trying to find... There's all these different things on the mini-map above me. And I'm just wondering, where the fuck are you?
Thank you. I was getting worried. I know it's a lot to ask. I really can't leave without it.
What can't you leave without? Oh, he wants a silly med pack or something, doesn't he? Is it upstairs? Is it on the roof? Oh, hang on. I saw something through the window, so let's smash the window. Ha-ha! Laboratory notes. That's it. So
what kind of scientific research the Hexylvanians were up to.
That's what I'm... Oh, fuck it. I can't be bothered pressing E. That's it. Do that thing that it's telling you to. Ah, no, I don't want to press the key. Why? It's too much work. Damn it.
We'll leave this one here.
Oh, hello. There's nasty, naughty people around. And I'm getting stuck on fucking foliage. I've got to say one thing, though. Leveling up with this does give you some awesome weapons. I mean, this is effectively a shotgun sniper rifle. It is absolutely gorgeous. I do have to say that. And I'm not getting stuck around there anymore. Let's actually go somewhere else and see if we can rescue a couple of survivors. Because obviously we're supposed to do some things properly, aren't we? Yes, yes, we are, children.
Check your map for the
Aha!
of the medkit.
Medkit! So I found someone's medkit. But whose? Hi 4, BRB? Yeah, of course, mate. Take your time. I'm going to be here for a little bit while longer.
Hello? Anybody in here? Anyone? Ooh.
Survivor in danger.
Hey, got another note. Oh, no note there. Fine. I tell you what, this game is being a bit stingy with the things we're supposed to be finding. Bastard. Bastard! bastard, I say! He says as he finds another one.
Grizzlebird's edible poison. I don't understand that at all.
It's not too bad on this level, I've got to be fair in terms of like response. I mean, definitely, yeah, it's definitely responding when I'm using the mouse and so forth. Got to give it that. Hello!
No one's gonna believe this.
Oh, you just saved someone.
Good work.
Right, so one person's been saved. Now we just got... Where's the... Oh, right, so there's the other person. They're upstairs. They're somewhere upstairs. So let's try and find them somewhere. Somewhere shy. Up the stairs. Into a lovely little courtyard. Who would live in a house like this? Some fucking idiot.
Mr. Moribund, elixir of ever.
Ah, okay.
We don't know. He died while writing that. Maybe he got.
So we got 7 notes out of it finally. Yay!
Too soon. Actually, hang on. If tragedy plus time equals comedy, no, it's fair game. Wow.
See, again, I know obviously some arseholes notwithstanding, I do like the fact that they have a little bit of a story going on and there's a little bit of commentary from Ray within
Maybe
this.
place wasn't so backwards after all. And this is her poison for bats' teeth and claws. Finally, a bat-based poisoning solution for your enemies and loved ones. Huh. You know what? We've got enough pioneers. We're not claiming her.
Enough pioneers?
Alright, what do we have here? Dr. Grunklin's hate potion. Weird. It's like a love potion, but actually way less problematic. Yeah, I'm down with that.
See, I do like I said, I do like that. I honestly do. And ooh, there was a thing in there. Ah, fuck it. Nah, nothing down here. Right, let's carry on and back upstairs. I am getting rather lost. I do have to admit. What? Who's in danger? Who? Who, I ask you? And where? Oh, he's in the tower. Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Let down your hair. Oh, that's why there was... Oh, crap. That's why the thing was up... Yep. Right, so back up the way we came in the first place. Ah! If I don't stop getting stuck on the... Yeah! Gotta love that with the bouncy pond pad things. Frog... Whatever. The things that I don't know about because I'm terrible and don't know big words. Oh, still upstairs. Ah, right, okay, upstairs. There we go. Have I found your thing? I have not found your thing. We've not found his thing. There's someone else's. What's it? Right, fuck him.
Ouch.
There's someone else. No. I don't know. Where's the other... Oh, someone else handed it in already. So, right. So we're looking for another mass... We're looking for another lost kit for him. Because the minute that we've got enough survivors, I'm just going to go and look for some of those Frankenstein papers. I've got to be honest, campers. Oh, what the... Who the... Motherfucker! Oh, there you go. That was satisfying. See, you gotta love a sniper shotgun. Oh, it's 5 out of 6 anyway. Found. So we're not far off having the mandatory number. Ooh, there's potentially something of yonder way. Let's run to it. And also get stuck on a rock. Because that's how I roll. Come on. Bouncy, bouncy. And I tell you what, let's do some shooty shooty bang bang, because we haven't done it a little bit. There we go. Lovely. And again, it's one of those moments where it really is going to matter. One thing, I tell you what, I do wish that they would bring the Save the World mode to consoles a lot sooner. Because, obviously, well, mind you, I suppose with a virtual machine like this, the fact that there is an Android client for it, you can play Fortnite on the phone at least completely. Let's see, is this going to be a mimic? Mimic? It is not a mimic. It's just more shit. Oh! Mother! Weather! And I can't aim! Yay!
Another saved life.
Aha! Right, looks like we've got to go down here to find more of the what's-its. Anything down here? I'm not actually after that much in terms of resources because I've already I've not really used an awful lot in all honesty.
Check your map for the location of the medkit.
I will do as soon as I can find how the fuck to get out of here. Well, if push come to shove, always make your own exit. Oh. There's something around here. I can hear it. I can definitely hear it. Oh, shit!
Rupees.
Backpack is full. Of course it is. Right. How do I get out of here? I'm going... I don't know where I am. Help! Okay, I might have to make my own exit again. Fucking hell. Please let there be a way out. No! Rock solid face. It looks like I'm gonna have to go back the way I came. Hey! There we go! Back the way... Right, never mind. Tell you what, they don't make it easy just to find these damn things. I mean, okay, bit of messing around, I guess.
Survivor in danger.
Someone's lovely little tent. Just changing the weapon up, it seems. Anyone else? Anyone else? Didn't even really need blue glow, honestly. I suppose that this can be one of the points where it is a little bit pants in the Save the World mode, where you could argue that you're just killing time before things are finished, but well, look, this is the thing. Honestly, at this point, I just want to find more of those silly Frankenstein notes. You know, again, objectives, something to aim for. That I do like that, and not just like collecting shit. Just for
You make it look easy.
well, I say not just collecting shit. I mean, this is shit that you're supposed to collect, and there's a point to it, in essence. Right, have we got anything in here? No, we've been here earlier. No. Round! No, round the thing. Alright, there we go. Okay, so there's more exclamation points over here. So let's go and see if there's... Let's go and see if there's an area underground that I can first fall into. not watch where I'm going. Because if nothing else, I excel at that. Oh dear. Really am fucking stupid at times. Ah, we're back here. Hello. Right, so there's got to be something to actually smash up. Well, they're saying it's downstairs. Oh, there's something. There's someone up here. Have it. No. Okay. Right. So, this is again right. So in theory, all these things are downstairs. There's some things down here to be destroyed. Right. Or is the mini-map now just leading me astray on purpose? And it's not actually any of this crap.
Need a bigger base.
I bet you that's the case. That I should not be paying attention to as much of those things. Yeah. Alright, well, let's just carry on wandering. We got 5 minutes or so. So anyway, how are you all doing? You know, how was your day? What will you do? Are you just reading a book?
5 minutes left.
Talk to me, Goose. Oh god, are we back here again? No, but up. So in theory, it's here. No, that's just a wolf. Ah, fuck it. Okay, so I'm definitely not going to find all the Frankenstein note things on this. Shame, really. I mean, some of the things that they do are actually pretty damn good. But this has definitely been more, shall we say, problematic than they are normally in trying to find them. Like I said, the mini-map, just up top, there's a hell of a lot of shit on it. You know, it's just, it's almost like it may as well just vomit out. Look! There's everything! Look here! Go here! Look there! It's not normally like that, is it? Yes, survivor thingy.
Wish I could.
Don't worry, campers. We will definitely be changing over to something else after this. Like I said, well, I'll have a look for another racing game. Probably Grid or... Well, I have got Dirt. You know, the Codemasters games. Although I suppose we could also do... well, there is the... Basically, there is a cheeky way of getting Forza Horizon 4 for nothing if you don't care about it. About keeping it long term. You can actually just sign up for a free trial of the Xbox Game Pass. And that in turn gets you basically 14 days free access to the game. And then once you've had your 14 days worth, you just carry on with your life. Money saved! There you go. That's how to take the piss with freebies. Oh dear, hello. He's had enough. Enjoy! Bye now! I'm helping! Really not. Oh god, back here again. Okay, just ignore this. Have you, by the way, have any of you actually tried the Xbox Game Pass thing? Because they've intimated that they want to make it more relevant to PC at some point, and you got things like Sea of Thieves included with it. But see, that's the thing, Sea of Thieves never actually struck me as being anything fun.
2 minutes before I have to pull you out.
I don't know. I suppose, in some respects, I've been spoiled. I got spoiled by Warframe to start with, because that was a free-to-play game where you're playing space ninjas, and then it just has a weird fucking story that comes out of nowhere, and just, huh? And it's just, and you get, in some respects, a lot more bang for your buck than you would just, well, getting Sea of Thieves, paying for it in the first place, honestly. Stuff! Oh, hello! Yeah! Where's he going? Hello. Ooh! Might have mentioned I also can't aim for shit. It is why I call it the gaming car crash, because if you're expecting me to be any good at games, no, that is not how this works out. Far from it at all. But I tell you what, overall with the performance on this, I suppose maybe, well, for the most part it is definitely responsive. It runs pretty sweet. There are a few moments where it looks like it's chugging, but it's not from the virtual machine perspective. Oh, hello, we are so kicking your ass. Job well done. Nuff said. Sorted. In it, governor. But that's the thing. The video card drivers are more for workstation based stuff. I mean, obviously, look, it supports DirectX 12 and so on, because you can see this here that it's obviously running. But clearly, things have to be turned down in order for it to be. Oh, that was just a random laugh right at the end there. Yay! So that's Fortnite running on here. Obviously, Lord of Leisure. I had to live in the Fortress of Leisure. That's where I am now. Well, it could be also the Fortress of Solitude, to be fair. And we'll come out of this. Like I said, maybe there will be some things that just have to be tweaked a little bit more with these. I mean, like, there's some other caveats. Certainly that not doing Windows updates and so forth clearly is the way to go here, because otherwise this, I suspect that would be the reason why this thing was stuttering so badly the first time that I actually streamed this live in the first, when testing out Shadow, yeah, a month ago. That's when I started doing all this stuff, and it just didn't work at all. It was just awful. Anyway, so we received all that. We got more space bucks and all the rest of it. I wonder if turning it down to medium would actually be better, but keep the resolution high. Yeah, I'll try that eventually, but that'll be another time. Right, so High 4. This is basically what you're after. That was the game we were playing earlier for racing that you missed out on. Obviously, you'll be able to watch this back in any case. But we'll have a look at Steam Library and we'll get something installing on the go. And I still got the Shadow website for you. So this is for you as well, by the way. If any of you are interested in it, the website to go to is shadow.tech, and then it'll default to whatever location you're at in terms of your local currency and all the rest of it, and then you can have a little bit of a look at what this is. So like I said, there you go. 27 quid a month, or whatever your regional equivalent is. They'll obviously do various things, and because this is the virtual machine based in France, you also get ridiculously the help desk thing in French. So yay, you know, region stuff. I suppose you could also argue that this may actually get around some restrictions in certain countries when you're purchasing stuff on Steam. Because obviously certain things are restricted depending on what country you're on. So this might be another way around it. So anyway, this is the specification for yourself, i4. That's what they've got in. When they put that equivalent, what it actually is the NVIDIA Quattro P5000, as I said earlier. Now, the download speed for this is absolutely insane, as it would be, you know, in a data center. So obviously your internet doesn't have to be, it has to be of a reasonable speed, and also definitely stability, because, you know, something like this streaming over the internet, you're definitely going to be struggling otherwise. When I tried on the phone previously, it didn't work that well. But again, that could have been just because, obviously, with the virtual machine stuttering and what have you. So, Right, let's have a look at Steam Library. We're going to need to get rid of something that's installed. I'll tell you what, let's get rid of Grip, because we're not going to put that. We're not going to put that on again. And I'll tell you what, we'll also get rid of Lego DC Villains, because, you know, free up as much space as possible. We'll keep Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Strange Brigade on. But in terms of racing, I tell you what, we could do, well, Rocket League, obviously, I think will be fine. But we could do one of the others. I don't have a huge number of racing ones. I mean, well, okay, the Carmageddon series. You've got that. What else? I mean, this is the unfortunate thing. My Steam library is fucking insane. Look, Ma, this is how much money I've pissed away in my life. That's pretty much it. Okay. Deus Ex, or Devil May Cry's, all of it. Hey, there we go. We've got Dirt Showdown. There we go. When was it? Rally. We'll go with, okay, we're going to go with Dirt Rally for you. High 4, how about that? Right, so 39 gig, all the rest of it, and then we'll just say yes. Now, unfortunately, one of the other things with this as well, once it starts doing this bit, it can absolutely tank the disk response. But at least you can actually see how long it's going to take to download 26 gig using the virtual machine. And by the looks of it, it'll be 8 minutes. So in the meantime, what should we do? What should we do? I tell you what, we'll have one Hearthstone game while it's downloading, eh? Yeah, let's do that. Why not? I actually did also take the liberty of putting Diablo on here, just in case I felt like taking the piss off. Yeah, let's play Diablo on mobile. Oh no, let's actually just do it on here and actually play proper Diablo, because we're not going to reference Diablo Inferno in any shape or form at all. Like I said, we'll do a game just while we wait. It's not going to be that long. It is going to be... Look at that. Fucking insane amount of download, isn't it? Oh, I gotta love it. By the way, obviously, I'll be back on Thursday with the Hearthstone Happy Hour in any case. So if you like watching me lose terribly to card games or otherwise, you definitely will be enjoying yourself at that point. Let's play on ladder, because I have to do the thing. Okay, so well, let's just do Whiz Bang the Random. And we'll see how far we get on, and then we'll put on Dirt for you. And then, of course, got my Xbox joypad ready from just earlier, and then High 4, you'll be able to see exactly how it does with racing games. Possibly a racing game that looks a lot more beautiful at the very least, because Grit ran absolutely without any hitches or otherwise whatsoever, but one could argue that it's not exactly a looker. I mean, certainly there was a Quake level where it was just brown all the time. It basically took me back to the 1990s, honestly. Right, so we got ourselves Bloodraiser, Countess Ashmore, Beryllium Nullifier. So we're going to keep Countess Ashmore, even though it's kind of rubbish. And we've got ourselves Bronze Gatekeeper and Darius Crowley. We're also playing as a warrior, so we've got Buckle. And we're up against Ramadance! Hello, Ramadance! You are on the internet, and you probably haven't a clue. Can't do anything else with an armor up. Dr. Boom! I still love this hero card. It really is brilliant. Well, mind you, Dr. Boom I still love from, what was it? Goblins and Gnomes. Yeah, it was Goblins and Gnomes where Dr. Boom originally came in, wasn't it? Cheers, everyone. Okay, so Soul Infusion. He's playing one of those type of decks, is he? Okay. Let's put out the Rabbit Terry Wogan, get rid of him, and we still got a minion on the board. Right. So Rabadance is working on buffing up his demons. We've got... Oh, he didn't get a buff up on that. That's a bit of a shame. What do we got here? Not a lot, unfortunately. Bronze Gatekeeper would be fantastic with the Beryllium Nullifier. Fuck it, may as well just cop block for a little bit with the taunt minion, then he can't just come and hit me just in the face. Yeah, let's do that. This is actually, I tell you what, just to obviously clarify, this was the first game that I streamed using the Shadow Virtual PC, and this just did not work whatsoever. It was kind of horrible. It was stuttering all over the place. Now just runs perfectly fine. And like I said, it's since destroying the VM, making sure Windows updates don't run, and it's just kind of Aha! Ha 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 ha! Darius Crowley, we get a buff up on that. Turns into a 6/4, which then his Life Drinker starts looking like a worthy trade, does it not? Ha 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 ha! Although, mind you, you're probably going to have something that'll be equally good to trade with. Security Rover would be... It looks like that's going to be the next... Ah! Balls! Saggy balls. Shite. Probably best to just put the Security Rover out. Because it'll get hit, but then at the very least I get another taunt out of it. If nothing else, potentially then the Beryllium Nullifier, just to put it in, and then it starts hitting these and starts getting taunts out. That might not be too bad. Corruption! Corruption! How could you? However, does corruption actually take into account with the Beryllium Nullifier, or does it just go? I would love it if it does. Okay, we are going to test this out. Will we actually keep it or not? Okay.
Magic neutralized.
It's still got corruption.
Hostile detected.
Shit! Because it's the it's the original thing, so bollocks. Okay, that was a terrible experiment.
Ready for action.
Shit.
Who dares summon me?
Okay, he's basically gone all out now. I think we're gonna lose this one, campers. Yeah, we might have to have the... Yeah.
Access denied.
That's the best thing I could think of. Just, again, he has to chuck absolutely everything in to kill it.
Someone call.
Okay, Voodoo Doctor, but then he's just looking for something to actually get through. No, he's just building a wall of bullshit, but he's still got to twat it with everything he's got. Might have to just be Dr. Boom Mad Genius, maybe with a couple of the Town Criers, perhaps. I mean, Countess Ashmore we've still got. No, he's just left it alone. Okay, so let's do Dr. Boom. We can still use the hero power as well here. Hero power, deal 3 damage. Swapsy. And there we go. So now, what's our hero power for next one? Summon 3 microbots.
Your magic.
Ah, bollocks! Well, that's certainly not fair.
Ooh.
I think he's won this. Okay, now he's just milking it. Missile launcher. That definitely would. Yeah.
Target acquired.
And we pull out 2 shitty little skater bots. So he's got 9 damage on the board. Unless he's got like a rush minion or otherwise, I survive 1 more turn, but I am really struggling here. Yep, he's just going for my face.
It's playtime.
Happy Ghoul. He's got lethal. Okay, we've got to pray that something comes out good from this Countess Ashmore. Oh, right, there's Zilux. Yeah, that would have been helpful earlier. Bastard! Bastard, I say! Yeah, we're done.
I give up. Self-destruct!
But anyway, that was a smooth game. It just worked. Let's just have a look at where we are download-wise. It should... oh, there we go. Almost finished. Just download at 47.7 megabits a second at the moment. So it'll be done in literally a minute. Woo, the excitement! It's almost palpable. I was also contemplating doing a few other games, but like it was just to show. That's the thing in terms of showing off a virtual machine and its capabilities. It depends on how far you want to push it. I mean, there was one game that I did find the visual artifacting in terms of the visual quality of what you get from the client was all over the place, and that was actually Assassin's Creed Origins, or Assassin's Creed Oranges as I call it. It looked, basically when running on the virtual machine, it looked absolutely shit. It looked like absolute dog shit. Now again, it could be because of the driver version that is available for... Actually, let's just go into it. It's only updated as and when the workstation is updated. Now you see this, obviously 39793. That's obviously quite a bit behind what your normal GeForce would be. In fact, I can actually just while I right, let's just unlock my mouse so I can just for comparison's sake, let's just bring up the NVIDIA control panel on my desktop here at home where I'm running a 1070. Oh look, there you go. It's just finished. So let's just actually start that off while looking in the background. And according to this, the current driver version I'm running is 146, so 416.34. So that's quite a bit behind that they do for the workstations. So you kind of have to bear that in mind whenever running stuff on this. Now, whether or not this is going to be any good or otherwise, we'll find out right now. I've actually, you know, I've had this in my Steam library. I've never actually run it. See, if nothing else, the High 4, you've actually given me an excuse to put on Dirt Rally for your dining and dancing pleasure. And obviously, we'll be using the Xbox One joypad, where it's also going over to... all the data is being sent through back to the virtual machine via the client. It works just perfectly fine. Lovely! Biplane, yeah. Signing into RaceNet, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, that's the thing, adjusting the gamma and anything, that is going to be dependent not only on the virtual machine, but then the machine that you're also streaming to. So it's kind of like convoluted. First name, player 1, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, don't care. Don't care. Welcome to Dirt Rally. Well, this is an extraordinary large amount of text before we actually allow you to start racing. Okay, so let's just go into the options, because we like the options menus, especially when looking at stuff like this. Video mode, we got a resolution of 1600 by 900, but we do want to push that up to 1080p. And then your changes will be applied. Now this should just work with the client, just reconfiguring. Yes, we want to keep that. It does look a bit jaggy, but what we'll do, we'll set it to high, and let's see what happens there. Yeah, it's got rid of some of the things. I tell you what, let's run a benchmark. Let's see how this goes. Yes, benchmark, blah 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 blah. Takes several minutes to complete. Yeah. I suppose there's another thing. Normally, when it comes to live streaming, it takes a hit on the PC that you're actually on. But because this is just content streaming from a virtual machine in France over here, and obviously I'm just live streaming the output. This is literally the frames and everything else, all the performance you would expect from the PC one way or another. Now, by the looks of it, just looking at the tiny little counter at the top of the top of the screen, we're at 80 at the moment, 73, 68. I mean, it's not a bad looking game either. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's sort of drab and grey at this point. But that could be the stage that we're at. And again, it is a rally game. Maybe that's it. Just it's going to be all rally courses, and it's all about other realism or some bullshit. I don't know. Whee! Look, this is probably the only guy. Right, I'm going to pretend. Look, I'm doing this right now. Look how fucking terrific I am. I am so good at this. Yes, I am. La 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 la. See, no. And look, I'm doing it with no hands! I really should get out more often. Although if I did, I wouldn't be live streaming this for your dining and dancing pleasure, would I, Campus? Ah, dear. Lord of Leisure indeed. Cheers! See, I'm driving with the power of my mind, so that's why I can still drink while driving. Yeah. Oh, you got all those jokes you can make. Oh dear. Right, come on. How much far? Oh, it's only just halfway through the demo at the moment. I say demo benchmark. It's the benchmark. If you're expecting me to be any good at this, by the way, you're going to be disappointed. I will say that. But seriously, if you watched me play Grip earlier, I was sort of doing okay / badly against the easy AI, and then the one multiplayer match that I did, just completely no, just don't even bother. It is absolutely fucking atrocious. Oh dear. Although then again, it was a literal gaming car crash. See? I'm just going to keep making the same jokes over and over again and die a little inside each and every time, aren't I? What's happened to me, Papa? Tell me, what have I done in life? I feel so empty inside, Papa. Khakis! Well, I'm off now. Have a good one, matey. And of course, you too as well, mate. And thanks for turning up, even if you were just watching a film while I was just, talking complete bollocks and silence in the background as well. It's always a pleasure, never a chore, and I will see you on here again very soon, mate. So just take it easy, alright? And also, don't work too hard. And I hope things have got better at work, actually, all things considered. Meanwhile, we're almost at the end of this benchmark, and minimum frames per second 56, average 73. That's not bad, is it? See you soon, matey, and don't drink too much. I promise nothing, I tell you. Take it easy, mate. Right. So, all in all, dirt rally ran quite well. Right, so let's... Hi, I'm your crew chief in a text bar. Blah, 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 blah. Your career hub, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Let's try this. Yeah, let's just choose something. Choose livery. Okay, a Mini Cooper. Absolutely. Let's do rallying in Mini Cooper. And look, for doing fuck all, we got achievements. Again, I love this in games. Just keep throwing achievements at me so I can feel like I've accomplished one thing in my life. I really haven't. Oh dear. Okay, let's see how well we do racing through Greece in the 1960s in a Mini Cooper. Because why not? But like I said, I've had Dirt Rally in my Steam library for so long, I never bothered actually doing it. Yes. Enter shakedown. Right. Let's see how fucking terrible I am going to be at this.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. 60 crest, right 6.
What? What does that mean? 60 what? Like right 6?
And left 5.
Left 5? What?
Into
5?
right 4 half long.
You're saying
into
4?
left 4 long.
What are you blathering on about, you weirdo? Oh, that's it. I've turned the window wipers on, campers.
Left 5 on crest, opens crest, tightens.
Opens crest. Falcon's crest. It was a television show. What are you talking about?
100.
He's talking
Left
complete
long,
bollocks.
Crest.
Crest.
To right 3 long.
Yeah, crest toothpaste. Falcon crest.
To turn right 1.
Tartar control crest. Bollocks!
Into left 6, continue.
Obviously, what you could also state is that this is like driving in Shepherd's Bush as
into
well.
right 6 long.
Almost just as bad in terms of a challenge, and
Into
you are
left
just
6
as likely
long,
to slam into a
top
wall.
crest 80.
Oh dear.
Right 5 half long.
Yes! Fairfax,
left
Halifax,
4,
get a
60.
mortgage.
Right over crest.
Have you been injured in an accident at
Left 1,
work? You could be entitled to compensation. Seriously, the man could be just saying any old bollocks at this point. I just... What do you mean? What does anything you're saying mean?
Into right 6, over crest, jump maybe, 80. Left 6.
What?
Into right 5 times 2.
Bollocks!
Into left 5 continues for
Well, that
80,
was
caution
pretty
narrow,
unceremonial
60
in terms of a crash.
crest. Right 6 long, continues over crest, jump maybe, 80.
Thank you, mysterious man.
Right 5 over
I'm
jump
sure
maybe,
what you're
cut,
saying
60
is
narrows.
good, and
Left
for
5
other
half
people
long, 60.
who know what you're doing,
Right 5 half
it's
long,
absolutely
times 3,
fantastic,
long,
but-
cut, 80.
Gordon Bennett. It actually could be just like driving in Shepherd's Bush. The
Left
roads are
6.
dodgy enough. I mean, seriously,
Right 4 tight,
what's
don't cut.
fantastic is that the rumble feedback is
right
actually
5,
coming through on the
left
Xbox
6.
One joypad. So as we're going
Right
through on a
6,
dirt
and crest,
road
and
here,
right 6.
we are getting the right amount of feedback as well.
caution, left
It is
long,
grand,
don't
this.
cut,
You
get
gotta
over
be
crest
fair.
narrows.
Now that everything's working on the Shadow Gaming Virtual PC,
Right 6 half long, left 6 80, keep left
it
half
is
junction.
pretty damn good. I mean,
Right 6 half long.
oh,
left
sorry,
5
sorry.
half long, don't cut, 250.
Don't worry, I wasn't going to crash into any of you.
Keep mid over small crest past junction 100.
Junction 100?
Caution
What
slow.
fucking motorway is this then? How long have we been driving for? Only halfway.
And left 5 times 3, don't cut, 100.
This is probably going to be the most piss poor rally driving you're ever going to see.
And left 3, don't cut, through
I tell you what though, I mean the
right
last
crest.
time I did driving games on the
Left
Gaming
1
Car
half
Crash
long,
live
don't
stream,
cut.
It was Wreckfest actually, many
Right
years ago at this point.
And right 5 long over.
And it's actually gone into it's gone into a full release at this point. I mean, when I got it originally, it was early access, and that was the last time I tried to live stream a racing car game. Maybe I should do that more often, just to give it a go, especially on when trying different things out, because it's actually quite intensive to concentrate, and this is where my multitasking is definitely going to fail at some point. The sentence will fail miserably, and I'll go as I crash terribly into the ground once again, unceremoniously, or just go whee, and that's it.
Left 2 tightens 1, don't cut, 80.
What? What? Seriously. He is seriously just talking random bollocks. It could be... I suppose for people who like authenticity in rallying and so forth... Stay on the road! Stay on the road! There we go. Okay. Right, there you go. Come on! Yeah, Mini Cooper! Yeah! Bollocks!
Don't cut.
Right, past Aldi, onwards to the petrol station.
Left 6, 80.
Maybe go through the McDonald's drive-thru on your way out.
Left 6, 60. Right 2 continues for 100.
2, 100? Oh! Okay. That was a bit much. Hang on, when he's saying 2, 100 or any of that stuff, is that actually referring to the gear that I'm in? I assume it is.
Right 3 half long narrows. Into left.
Into narrow whatever thing. They put on chopsticks or maybe just drinking straws.
Into caution right 5 over 80 tightens 2 narrows and slippy.
Seriously, okay, now he's just making the fuck up. Right, Slappy Skippy, Forlong, Albert, Trotter,
left 680,
Fargo, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It could be just anything he's saying here.
Left 5 bad camera.
Again, I imagine that for a simulation or something like that, this is probably already titillating the right people, but damn! Stage complete! And the car's only slightly knackered. God. Gotta say though, it ran perfectly. So given the fact that this is streaming perfectly well over the internet with rumble feedback into the Xbox One controller and things like that, gotta give it. I gotta give Shadow props. When everything comes together, it's absolutely, it's grand. Absolutely, it is grand.
Into right 5 half long, don't cut, keep right on the crest.
It's just like, I suppose what it was, there was plenty of external factors at play. And... Oh, okay. And magically we just appear back here. Doing a Superman off the bloody cliff. Oh, we got a DC Comics alert, and what's it? And and I got an achievement called Nailed It. That's it. It's my kind of game. Get achievements for being fucking terrible at it.
Into left 660 crest jump.
I wonder if the pro rally people, will watch this back when it's on YouTube, and they'll just go, "What are you doing? He's telling you all the right things. Why aren't you listening, you plum?" And I'm going, I don't know what it means. What's spaghetti junket with the wheel mean?
Left 2 continues for 80 past lay-by.
Still, hey, if nothing else, it's been a decent excuse to actually put a game on that I had in my Steam library for God knows how long. Although by the looks of it, it was purchased earlier this year from something. I don't remember from what though, because I didn't go looking specifically for Dirt Rally or anything like that. Seriously, I tell you what, if you ever talk to me on a day like saying, oh yeah, well why'd you buy that game? I honestly don't know. It's one of the things with PC gaming, I pick up an awful lot of shit on sale that I don't necessarily actually stick on. Although mind you, I suppose, if nothing else, for the purposes of showing off responses when necessary on a gaming virtual machine, this has been pretty good for doing so. Oh, never mind. Don't mind me. I'm not crashing. La la la. Just, you know, you keep doing whatever it is you do.
Right 6. Left 6 over bump, narrow, stay mid 60. Left 6 half long.
Yes, foot long. He's going to Subway. He's going to get one of them chicken tikka subs. They are quite nice. Subway, pay me to sponsor you. I will. No. Pay me to sponsor you. No, sponsor me and pay me. And I'll say yes to anything. I'm a corporate whore. I've also lost the ability to form coherent sentences, although that is definitely no different to normal.
Through dip.
Am I upright? Did I just... recover vehicle. Right, okay. That was rather unceremonial. Oh dear. Oh, Mini Cooper. How did I do that? I just did a full loop-de-loop. I am breaking the physics in this thing. And also, the windscreen is getting to the point that I can see fuck all. How does it, I wonder how this would be in Forza Horizon 4. Genuinely, I'm gonna have to give Forza 4 a go. Especially if it's anything as stupid like this, where I am absolutely fucking terrible. Oh, don't mind me, crowd. You may or may not live as I drive past you, it's fine.
Right 4 long, don't cut. Into caution, left 6 press, jump maybe.
I suppose this is also one of the other things. It is at least colourful with the trees. Ah!
Radiator's going.
I wonder if my co-driver, who's spouting out all this bollocks, at some point is going to say, "Please, I want to live. I want to live. There's so many things I want to see and do in life." Fucking terrible.
Right 660. Left 660.
The gaming car crash is truly living up to its name.
Left 6.
Tonight of all nights, campers.
Right 6 to 5 and continues into left 3 long.
Oh.
And right
Stop!
6.
Stop! Don't go over the thing!
Press 60, keep right over crest.
Well, that's certainly one way of getting on the road. Just back off a tree and then into oblivion to then come back.
And caution.
Any semblance of a decent time has definitely gone out the window at this point. There is no fucking way. There you go. Oh, there we go. I managed to fix it myself.
Right.
I thought I was just going to back off into oblivion again.
Left 5 half long.
Oh, left vomit. Right vomit. You know. Foxtrot Alpha.
Right 6 long into left 6.
Tango. Foxtrot whiskey. I could do with some whiskey. Things. I don't know.
Into turn left 1.
Yeah, do that. Turn thingy 1. Just casually wander past. La la la. Seriously. I am so going to have a huge repair bill for this Mini Cooper. Although, mind you, I tell you what, even old Matt Damon in the Bourne Identity, when he was driving one of these around Paris at breakneck speeds, he kept it in much better nick than what I'm doing.
Right 6.
Although it is Matt Damon.
Left 3.
He can do these things, apparently.
And right 4 half long. And left 5. And right 60, keep left over crest.
I can also make those noises.
120 to finish.
Achievement, another achievement unlocked for being terrible. I still didn't come last. Oh dear. Okay, we'll go to the end of this championship, and then I think I'll wrap it up in terms of the live stream, because I have been at this for quite a bit of time, and also have had a break, or indeed much of a drink left. It's only iced tea as well. Could be drunk. Oh dear. Yes, your vehicle has not been repaired. Would you like to repair it? I need to repair it. I need to repair it. The time used. Okay. That. 4, 3, oh my god!
1.
It is fucked from race to race. How is this? Oh my god! I didn't realize. Okay, this is what happens when you go for realism in a rally game.
6 over crest, 60 down.
This, I am so going to explode.
Caution right 5, 60
I have to explode in this. Although it is a lovely sunny day now, at least, and you know, we've got that going for us. There's relatively little traffic on. Mrs. Miggins, you know, is just, she's off the road, so obviously we're not going to run her over. It's a lovely casual day in wherever the fuck we are.
Left 660. Left 660.
Aye, he's doing that.
Right 660.
How are the window wipers still even attached, given how many fucking times we've tripped over?
Right 3 long down.
Yep. Right
Into
thingy.
caution, left 5, don't cut.
I do that thing.
Right 4, keep out.
Shake your money maker.
60 over crest.
Fry some eggs.
Left 4 continues for 90. And
Take out the rubbish.
Right 6. Into immediate hairpin left.
He's a what? Harry Potter? What's Harry Potter? Oh right, hairpin. That's what it was meant to be.
And hairpin right.
I am so a racing game person, aren't I? Or indeed a racing person.
Left 6. Pressed bump.
Yeah, don't mind me. You know, carry on taking photos of us being shit. Bloody press. It's fake news and I'm terrible at this game. That's what I'm going to go with.
100.
It really isn't. If anything, this is going to be on CNN showing, no, he really is that shit. Look, there is evidence. It was broadcast. You saw it.
Right 6. Crest.
Shit! Up, round. I'm not taking any chances. Even though I might be driving, I may as well have a caravan being towed behind me for how slow I'm going.
Into hairpin left 80. Over crest.
What? Where? What's the hairpin? Oh, right. Oh, it's fucking everywhere, these Harry Potters. Come on, Mini Cooper. You can do it. We can do it.
Hairpin right 150.
For the king! Or for the Lord of Leisure.
Small crest. Left 6 long crest.
Oh, shut up, you idiot. We haven't even got to that bit you were talking about. I'm too bloody slow.
Turn right 3, tightens over jump.
Are you kidding me? There's a bloody cliff right there. Oh right, it's here.
Narrows.
It's got a who? It's got two Chinese sticks, some weird fucking cross thing, a steering wheel.
It's a right 4 long, tightens 3, don't cut.
Seriously, okay, there has to be some tutorial or otherwise. Or is this literally just for hardcore rally fans, and therefore someone like me should never ever have touched this in a million years? Because I can believe that if that's the case. But I will again say this right now, rumbling. Oh! Everything else, the responses, you know, it is definitely responding in real time. This thing is running absolutely fucking brilliantly right now for this. So I will definitely say this right now with Dirt Rally, the gaming virtual PC in France is fucking holding its own. I tell you what, it is impressive. You know, just the fact that they basically put some servers together, stuck a load of graphics cards in, created loads of Windows 10 images for you to use, and then you just carry on. It's just, it is absolutely grand. And of course, it doesn't matter, you know, you're not tied to any games. It's just like, what do you own? You can play them. They might, obviously, there will be varying degrees of quality, I'll definitely say that. Ooh! No, not into the ambulance! Not into the ambulance! Back! Sorry! Didn't want to smack into you! I broke the fence, I'm sorry! I didn't mean to break your lovely fence! You probably spent all the 2 minutes doing it though. So I'm not that upset.
100 to finish.
Oh dear God, we're almost at the end. Look how fucked the car is. And we weren't that bad. And yay, we've gone up one place. We're not completely fucking awful. And we unlocked another achievement, of which was just some letters and a question mark. That's possibly how just to describe this gaming adventure here. Alright, stage 4 of our wonderful adventure in the Greek countryside. We're full of Harry Potter's,
4,
Chinese sticks,
3,
and a
2, 1, go.
whatever else.
60.
I don't know.
Left 360. Left 6 into hairpin right.
Left what? Oh, what, are we going backwards?
To left 3 long 100.
Sorry, I broke your fence again. To be fair, you have to know I'm a bit shit.
Right 6 continues for 100. Keep left over crest.
Yay, time to control crest.
Don't cut.
Oh.
Into left 5 continues.
The sooner I finish this is probably going to be for the better, isn't it, campers? It really is. Oh dear God.
Into turn hairpin right 80.
Or it could just... Do you actually explode in a blaze of glory? Or not
Right 5
in this?
to 130 over bumps.
I'm amazed it gave me an option just to recover the vehicle. I said, do you want to fucking bother? Or, you know, you're just going to give up now? Trying to straighten it? Because you know you're rubbish. Ah!
To left 3 don't cut, continue to 130.
Ah! Stop, stop, stop! It's too fast!
Right 360.
Well, I say too fast, it was just that it felt like I was just careering down the bloody road.
Right 3 tight.
And I suppose in a strange sort of way for parts of it, I'm supposed to be doing that. It's just that... Oh! Bollocks! That was nasty. That was a particular nasty thing.
Jump into right 4 long tights to 3.
That's the thing. It's just... Oh no! See, I'm so scared of going too far or too close to the damn right there with the bloody cliff edge.
Jump, don't cut.
Because, you know, clearly, as you just see, I definitely can catch it.
Braking. Hairpin left.
I'm spinning out of control! And Harry Potter. Okay, Harry Potter! And a recovered vehicle thing turned up then. Oh, the cheeky game.
Jump. Immediate acute right.
I bet you for pros like this. Oh! Yeah, right, there we go. I bet you for pros, then they'll just be able to nail this without even breaking a sweat. And they just spend hours and hours and hours and hours. Oh, yeah. AC, so what? And what? The next turn's DC? Seriously.
100 down.
I dare say this is a perfect simulator for those of people who do play simulators. I have not got a fucking clue. Okay, we got another Harry Potter turning up. Bollocks! At least I was only hitting the metal guardrail a bit. I still don't want to look at the car as it passes the finish line though, because I dare say it looks fucking atrocious. Down, round the corner, past the spectators, probably laughing at me. They're all laughing at me. Stop mocking me.
Into right 3/2 long.
There we go. Right, on our way to the shops for some jolly ice cream. As opposed to like ice cream just to drown our sorrows in. Possibly that would be the more accurate thing. I'm only a minute and 15 seconds behind whatever the lead is. Yay! I'm only half shit at the moment. I'm also spinning at myself. And also starting the car with all liquid. It's all falling apart. We can't keep going. Go on without me. Definitely like driving around Shepherd's Bush. That's all I'm saying. Go on without me. It's just too much. You can tell I'm concentrating a little bit now because we're gonna. Come on! Don't. Yes, stay on the road. No, don't go. Because obviously that's what all professional rally drivers do. How did I not fall off there? How did I not fall off there? And the car has to be a fucking write-off of that. First time's the charm. What possible achievement was that? Oh my god. I'm coming out of this now. If you found the things too sensitive for your taste or otherwise, Jesus Christ, really? Oh dear. There are upgrades for the Mini Cooper. Wow. That's just I don't even know what to say. How put a V8 in it from Mad Max or something maybe. Then maybe that's one of the things to do at a later time. Oh dear. Tutorials. Maybe I should. Yeah, absolutely. I should have gone in the fucking tutorials. You have to quit. Absolutely. Maybe just to even see some of these bloody achievements here, because some of them, they've got to be taking the piss. I unlocked 5 achievements playing that game terribly. So, oh, that WWGFD question mark. It was unlock an upgrade. Really? Really? Oh dear. Well, right, okay. I just yeah, just forget it. Just walk away. Just walk away. Oh dear. Anyway, campers, this has been a live stream using the Shadow gaming virtual PC based in a data center in France, accessed by an idiot like me here in the UK, and then broadcast back out to yourselves on the internet. Ever since sorting out the problems alluded to previously, rebuilding the PC, stopping Windows updates, but putting on just the .NET Frameworks 3.5 add-in, then disabling Windows Update again. As you've seen, the difference between the first time I live streamed it with just Hearthstone in comparison to various different games tonight, absolutely, it just runs, for the most part, very, very well. Clearly, there's some settings that have to be tuned. There's some things, especially with the client, that Fortnite at times looked a little bit stuttery, but other than that, for the most part, it held its own. We will try this. We will do this again very, very soon on the Shadow PC with a couple of different games, probably some more intense stuff. But for now, campers, I have been Paul Hughes. I am the Lord of Leisure, and I'm going to be taking it easy now for tonight because I am knackered. And I didn't even take a break or anything. I definitely need more drink. I've only got a tiny bit. I'm going to finish the drink. Yeah. But before I go, obviously that Shadow PC, you can have a look on shadow.tech if you want to know more about it. I'll probably do a roundup video of all the things I found to get the most out of it. And I will obviously do another live stream using this virtual gaming PC. But this is definitely a hell of a lot better than it was the first time I was trying it. And with all the different things being sorted out, finally it's got to a point of definitely being more than capable of being a gaming PC in its own right. Especially if you haven't got the hardware at home for yourself. For now, you know, if you're bored, you can have a look at all the bullshit links and all the rest of it that I've got down at the bottom here. Most of it's involving Lord of Leisure in one form or another. Save the YouTube channel, that's still sometimes. So youtube.com/sometimes. Like I said, campers, it has been fun. It has actually been really good fun this evening. And thank you all for joining me, especially on Mixer and Twitch and YouTube. Until next time, campers, take it easy. And I will see you all again very soon. Until then, bye! I've got to push the button for it to go off now. Bye!